Is real estate the best investment for you if you're looking at investing in Kenya? The Kenyan abroad here, let's answer this. So for us to tackle this question, I need to look at what are the things you need to consider if you want to invest in the Kenyan real estate. So you have to have clear investment goals. What do you want to achieve over what period of time? Are you looking at capital gain? How long are you willing to wait for your income, for example, to start coming in? How quickly do you want to turn over your money? Are you looking at rental income over what period of time? How much, for example, capital to put in do you have? These are considerations that you have to put in place. Number two is the budget and affordability. How much money are you willing to spend on this venture that you want to put in? You will realize that real estate investing, you're looking at colossal amounts of money. That is millions of money that you're looking to put in. You'll be looking at, am I able to afford this amount of money? Is my life likely to change over the period of time that I might need to adjust a few things? And if I need to adjust these things, then am I in such a cash position that I'm able to accommodate these investment and as well as these things? For example, you could be looking at, maybe you're a student studying abroad and you are probably moving or trying to settle in. Are these things going to affect you in such a way that they are going to affect your cash inflow as well? And once you've committed to this property, maybe you're paying the property probably for 30 years, for 20 years, 25 years, and you don't want your liquidity, your cash position to change in the course of you still financing the property. You don't want your financial situation to change in the course of you servicing loan. So these are things that you want to really look at. Number three is the time that you have to invest. Like, are you looking at a long-term investment, or are you looking at a quick investment like cash in, cash out investment? If you're looking at real estate, really, this is a long-term gain. This is something that you're looking at 20 years down the road. Will I still be wanting to keep this house? Will I still be interested in this property? Is this something that I'm willing to go with all the way? Or did I just want something that can give me quick cash and then I get out of an investment? You find that a lot of people will go into property and then soon enough they'll realize that they are held up. They are not able to continue with the things that they are interested in doing. Like, it is like you're cash bound by this property that you've moved into. So you really want to consider this before you start investing in real estate, because it's something that gets you committed for a really long period of time. You find that unlike other investments like stocks, like bonds, like short-term investments, like just general business, real estate is something that you're looking at your payback period really being anywhere from 13 to 20 years. That is what you're looking, that you're putting in, say, 8 million today into this property. But if you calculate the returns that you're getting over the period of time, you're looking at your payback period is anywhere between 14 to 17 years, depending on the cost that you incur holding this property. So are you really willing to put in, say, 10 million today that pays you back in 17 years? And are there other opportunities that probably you could put this money in money market funds, in stocks, in any other investments that you might think of that could be able to return this money much quicker? Or do you also want to get involved in the daily running of the business, that is, so that you can choose these other forms of investment? Or do you just want to put your money somewhere and then have it bring you cash in terms of rental income? That leads me to the fourth point, and that is the opportunity cost. The opportunity cost, this is in terms of what are you losing in order for you to gain this investment that you're gaining in property. Like, what else could you have done with this money that you're putting in property? This, as I said, is you're looking at the other investments that you could have put this money into, like bonds, like stocks, like money market funds, that probably could give you maybe the same returns over a shorter period of time. And that is why it is really good for you to research thoroughly before you commit to real estate. But most of us are so much keen on, I just want this real estate. Rather, we are used to people build houses and then that's the way that they show their wealth. But if you look at the investment vehicles that are there nowadays, and especially in the Kenyan market and the global market as well, there is so much more that you could be able to do with your cash other than just buying property in Kenya or buying property anywhere else. So you're looking at the opportunity cost. Really look at, for example, real estate vis-a-vis another form of investment, and then make an informed decision moving forward. My fifth point would be liquidity. If you put 10 million, say, in a property today, are you likely to put that property in the market and be able to sell it within a short period of time? Again, can I be able to sell part of my investment and then be left with the other part of the investment? In this case, if you're looking at real estate, if you bought, for example, a house, you can't sell half of the house, can you? No, you can't. So that shows you that the whole allows us basically to go to the market so that you are able to recoup the investment that you put in. And most of the times, if you're selling it under duress or you are forced selling it, then you realize that the returns that you get from the market are really minimal as compared to what you would have expected. So again, when you're looking at investing in property, you really need to consider that I don't need this money for this period of time. So I'm not likely to sell this property under duress or under stress. I will just wait for the right time to put this property in the market and get the money that I need. Or I'm just buying this property for the long haul, as in I want to hold it and get rental income and capital gains for the long period of time. So these are things that you also don't want to assume just when you're moving into property. If you want to watch more of these videos, these really informative videos, subscribe and select the notification button so that you're notified every time that we post such videos.